Hey you guys, it's your girl Creolejazz. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are finally doing Mariah's first retie on her Microlocs. Now let me just go ahead and tell you guys, I've been doing her Microloc retie for a couple of weeks now. It honestly does not take that long, but for some reason I've been having a lot going on. So the back of her hair has been retied for 2 weeks. So if you see like a difference in freshness, the back is 2 weeks post retie. But yeah, and I saved the last 2 rows at the top just for this tutorial so I can show you guys how I did it. So first you're going to saturate the area with water as you just seen, and then I went ahead and added oil to help me first moisturize her scalp because her hair gets very dry, and then I used the comb to basically put the hairs in the area it's supposed to be in. Now I'm gonna grab my clip and carefully clip back the little hairs that you guys probably don't see away so that I don't basically marry her locks in a way. And then I'm going to clip the rest of the hair out of the way and start to retie this first one. Now in the front of her hair where her edges are, this is where I have to basically wrap the little hairs around her lock. She still has some edges out, but obviously we don't want all those hairs out. So I wrap the loose hair around her lock before I even start the retie. And now we're just gonna grab her interlocking tool and just fold the hair, insert it inside. If I can do that, insert the hair inside, and then I do the 2-point rotation. So I go in from my right side, and you want to lift it up as you do that, and then I go in at the top to bottom, and you lift it up as you pull that through also, and you just repeat this over and over again. I found that the 2-point rotation is so much more easier for me, but obviously you can do what's best for you. This is my first time interlocking Microlocs, so the 2-point rotation keeps it where I can remember easier. And also I like the Y method, which I am going to show you a couple of times throughout this video. Also, you don't want it to be too tight. You should be able to know with your tool if it's going to be too tight or not. This one is complete and you can see the Y perfectly right there. So I'm going to go ahead and start the next one. I'm going to insert the lock inside of the tool again, and then I always start from basically my right hand, my right side, always. I always start from there, and I go in, lift it up, pull it through, and then I go to the top. You can see I'm also using my hand to guide me. This helps to make sure that I'm in the middle always, and also so I don't grab any other hairs. And right here you can also see the Y again. While you're interlocking, as long as you can see that Y on the opposite side of where you're going, that's how you know you're going in the right direction. Because if you go in the same hole, you're basically going to create holes within your locks, which is going to cause breakage later on. And we do not want that. Also, you don't want it to be too tight because that'll create knots, which also creates breakage. So yeah, and then you see the Y once again. Hopefully I'm explaining this all right. I'm trying to explain it the best way I can. I don't know if it's the same with like a 3-point or 4-point rotation. After doing much research, that's why I chose the 2-point, because it's easier for me to realize where I left off. So we're gonna go in again from the side and then pull it through, go up from the top again, and I'm sorry my hand is in the way. We're gonna pull it through. Then we're going to go on from the side again and keep repeating. It's very repetitive. That's why I didn't do her whole head on camera. I keep showing you the Y method throughout the whole video. And I was also checking for myself. I do this to make sure I'm going in the right direction at all times. We do not want no hoes. And after I finish this lock, you can see I used the tool to see how much space I have, and I do realize I don't want to continue because I don't want it that tight. And right here, I'm making sure all the hairs are in the right place. So you can do that with your hands or a comb. And then I wrap the loose hair around the lock. And then I start to interlock once again. Okay, and I'm going to explain the front again one more time. I get the loose hairs and I wrap it around the lock until basically there's no more hair for me to wrap. So I'm going to wrap that. And then I'm going to get the interlocking tool, put the lock through the loop or hole, whatever you call it. And I start from the right side, pull it up, pull it through, and at the top, pull it up, pull it through. And I keep repeating that until I can't repeat it no more. Okay, now that I'm on the last lock, I wanted to explain it one more time because I really want you guys to get it. Also, a few of her locks have been coming loose, so I have just twisted that all the way down once I do see that. Okay, and once again, we're going to pull the lock through the interlocking tool. I'm going to start from the right. You can choose whichever side you want to start. I start from the right, and then I go to the top, and I'm also using my hand to guide me a little bit. I go to the top, pull it to the top. I pull the locking tool to the top, and then I pull it through. I don't know if that makes sense, but basically you want to make sure it's at the top of the lock, and then you pull it through, if that makes sense. But yeah, we're going to keep repeating that process. Make sure you're looking for the Y, because wherever you see the Y on the opposite side, that's how you know you're going in the right direction. If you go through that Y, you will create holes. So you always want to make sure you're looking for that. Okay, and we are done. Her scalp is looking crispy. Oh my god, I'm really proud of myself because this is my first time interlocking with Microlocs, and I think I did pretty good. You let me know how I did in the comments. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.